Alright, hi. My name is Blake Campbell, and I today want to start off by talking to you about somebody I've known for 14 years. Now this person, ever since I've known them, has always held but one single goal in their heart. And yet after 14 years of solid effort, they still remain at square one. But I don't want you to end up like Ash Ketchum. That is why, today, I myself am going to personally walk you through the steps needed so you know how to become a Pokemon master. Or how to play a Pokemon game with a 10-year-old. Alright, now the first step is going to be Professor, but I want to go over the rest first real quick. You have to find the Professor, get your original Pokemon, catch other Pokemon, engage in fighting with the gym leaders, fight against an evil organization, undertake Victory Road, engage the Elite Four, and kick the champion's backside. All together in a series of steps I like to call Pokefunk. Now, as I've said, the first step is finding a Professor. It doesn't matter who they are, although they are likely to be named after a tree. When you find that Professor, they're going to always do two things for you. The first one is they're going to give you your Pokédex, which you're going to use to record information on the little critters scampering about that you're going to catch and violently battle. The second thing that's going to happen is they're going to give you one of 3 starter Pokemon you can choose from. You can choose the water, the grass, or the fire type starter. The choice is entirely up to you, with one exception. You don't choose the fire type starter, because the fire type starter always sucks. It just doesn't work. Now that you've picked your starting Pokemon, you're going to need to get more Pokemon to do battle with. But you're going to need them for an even more important reason. You see, in order to traverse the land, you're going to have to teach them special moves known as hidden machines. The problem is, these moves are entirely useless except for one intended purpose, to get you around. So, you want to catch a completely worthless Pokemon to teach them to. I personally suggest the first normal type you find outside of your starting town, and remember, the dumber they look, the better they are at using HMs. Once you've caught your HM Pokemon, then you should continue on with your journey to the real meat of it. You are going to travel to the 8 Pokemon gyms and fight the gym leaders. They all specialize in one distinct type, so as long as you bring something super effective against them, it should be a cakewalk. After defeating the gym leader, you are going to get a badge. You need 8 badges on your path to becoming a Pokemon Master. As you travel around to the 8 different gyms, you're going to be interfered with by an evil organization. Now, there are 3 ways you can tell whether something is an evil organization. The first is that they wear matching uniforms. The second, they usually seem to have the word team in the front of their name. And the third way to tell it's an evil organization is if it's a well-known evil organization. In order to bring this organization down, you're going to need to fight their leader. Normally, after you beat the leader 2 or 3 times, the entire organization will disband. Because for some godforsaken reason, they all follow an honor code that instead of shooting you, like a normal criminal, they will challenge you to a Pokemon battle, and if defeated, just stand there letting you do whatever you want because they're not going to interfere anymore. Now, the motives for the leader can usually be one of 3 things. First, they might just want to make some money. The second, if they really want to get crazy, is they want to use Pokemon to become the god of a new universe. Or the third one, they're a hippie. And yes, that has happened. After toppling the evil organization and collecting the 8 badges, you're going to have to go through something called Victory Road. This is known as a big cave that has a whole bunch of gigantic boulders inside. Remember that cruddy HM Pokemon I talked to you about? You're going to need to teach it one called Strength, and be prepared for at least a good hour of mindlessly pushing boulders around down holes, just to proceed. The good news is, once you finally get out, you're at the last step of your course. You'll be fighting the Elite Four. Now these are 4 trainers, very powerful, that you have to battle all in a row with no chance to visit a healing Pokemon Center in between. Which means you can do either one of 2 things to prepare you for this. The first one is you go back in Victory Road and you train all day and night to make your Pokemon as strong as possible. Or you do what most people do and buy your way to victory by getting as many healing items as possible. Because that way, who needs effort when you have money? Heal up between each match. After you defeat the Elite Four, you'll move on to your final challenge, the Pokemon Champion. See this guy? He looks like a bit of a jerk, doesn't he? You've come this far in your quest, and now the only thing remaining before you achieve your goal of being a Pokemon Master is one simple task. You have to kick this guy's backside. The good news is, once you do that, you take his title of champion, and you can rightfully call yourself a Pokemon Master. Any questions? Well then, I'm Blake Campbell. I've taught you how to be a Pokemon Master, and remember, Pokefunk and the Fire Starter sucks.